Section C 26th A question is, what is the section C 26th question? If sin theta plus cos theta is equals to root 3, prove that tan theta plus cot theta is equals to 1. What it is given? Sin theta plus cos theta is equals to root 3, right? So we have to prove tan theta plus cot theta is equals to 1. Let's find it. So 26th A question is sin theta plus cos theta is equals to root 3. Now we have to prove, required to prove, we have to prove that tan theta plus cot theta is equals to 1. So let's take what is given here. So it is given that sin theta plus cos theta is equals to root 3. Squaring on both the sides. Sin theta plus cos theta whole square equals to root 3 whole square. So sin theta plus cos theta whole square, apply a plus b whole square formula. A square means sin square plus b square means cos square theta, 2ab means 2 sin theta into cos theta. So right side root 3 whole square is 3. Square root and square gets cancelled. Now it is equals to 3. Now we know that sin square theta plus cos square theta is equals to 1. 1 plus 2 sin theta plus cos theta is equals to 3. Send this plus 1 to the right side. Now it becomes 2 sin theta cos theta is equals to 3 minus 1. Now 2 sin theta is equals to 2 sin theta cos theta is equals to 3 minus 1, 2. Send these to right side. Now the equation becomes sin theta into cos theta is equals to 2 by 2. So sin theta into cos theta is equals to 2 by 2 is equals to 1, right? Sin theta into cos theta is equals to 1. Now let's take what is to prove. So what is given here? We have to prove that tan theta plus cot theta value is 1. Now let's take left hand side of what is required to prove. What is the left hand side? Tan theta plus cos theta, cot theta. This is cot theta. Tan theta can be written as sin theta by cos theta plus cot theta can be written as cos theta by sin theta. Now cross multiplication. So multiply this sin theta with sin theta and cos theta with cos theta. Now denominator will be sin theta into cos theta. Now sin theta into sin theta, sin square theta plus cos theta into cos theta, cos square theta. So in the numerator, sin square theta plus cos square theta, this one is equals to 1 by sin theta into cos theta. So already we have proved sin theta into cos theta value is 1. Here we have proved that sin theta into cos theta is equals to 1. So replace sin theta into cos theta is equals to 1. 1 by, so in place of sin theta cos theta is 1. So 1 by 1 is 1. So which is equals to RHS. So therefore you can say that tan theta plus cot theta is equals to 1 according to the given question. Hence proved. Okay, so let's see the second question. 26b question. Here 26b question. 26b question is prove that sin a plus cosec a whole square plus cos a plus cosec a whole square is equals to 1 plus sec a cosec a whole square. So what we have to prove? Let's write what is to prove. Sin a 26b question. Sin a plus sec a whole square plus cos a plus cosec a whole square is equals to 1 plus sec a cosec a whole square. So this is what we have to prove, right? So let's take LHS first. So what is LHS here? Sin a plus sec a whole square plus cos a plus cosec a whole square. Now sin a, this sec a can be written as 1 by cos a whole square plus cos a, this cosec a can be written as 1 by sin a whole square. Yes, cross multiply the terms. Just multiply cos a with sin a here and multiply sin a with cos a. So what do we get here? We will get sin a into cos a, sin a into cos a plus 1 whole by cos a whole square. Here also cos a into sin a, which can be written as sin a cos a plus 1 whole by sin a whole square. Now from the two terms we can take, otherwise we can write like this. Separate the square. Sin a cos a plus 1 whole square whole by cos square a. I am separating the square. Here also separate the square. Sin a into cos a plus 1 whole square whole by sin square a. So from the first, from the two terms we can take sin a cos a plus 1 whole square. Here also we have sin a cos a plus 1 whole square. Now let's take it common from the both the terms. So you can take Sin A cos A plus 1 whole square common. So if you take common, now here we will have 1 by cos square A plus here we will have 1 by sin square A. Yes. Next, here cross multiply the terms. 1 into this sin square A, here 1 into cos square A. So what do we get here? Sin A cos A plus 1 whole square. Now 1 into sin square A, sin square A plus 1 into cos square A, cos square A whole by multiply the denominator, sin A into sin square A into cos square A, right? So we know that this sin square A plus cos square A value is 1, so therefore it is equals to sin A plus sin A into cos A plus 1 whole square into, now sin square A plus cos square A, as I told before, is equals to 1 by sin square A into cos square A. Now the sin A cos A plus 1 whole square into this one, so this will be equals to sin A cos A plus 1 whole square by denominator sin square A plus cos square, sin square A into cos square A. Now so numerator has square, denominator also has square, so we can write like this. So sin A into cos A plus 1 whole by sin A into cos A whole square. So now separate the denominator here. That means sin A cos A by sin A cos A plus 1 by sin A cos A whole square. Now this sin A cos A gets cancelled. Now it will be 1 plus, now this can be written as 1 by sin A into 1 by cos A whole square. Now it is equals to 1 plus 1 by sin A is equals to cosec A, and this 1 by cos A can be written as sec A whole square. So otherwise we can rewrite it as 1 plus cosec A into sec A can also be written as sec A into cosec A whole square as it is. So this is nothing but RHS, what we have to prove. So therefore LHS equals to RHS, hence proved. So this is the solution for this question. Let's go to another next question. Next, 27th question. What is the 27th question? In the given figure, chord AB subtends an angle of 120 degrees at the center of the circle with center radius 7 centimeters. So there is a circle with center O and of radius 7 centimeters. Now a chord AB, this chord AB is making 120 degrees at the center. Find the perimeter of the major sector OACB. Major sector. This OA, this CB. So we have to find the perimeter. Perimeter is nothing but, perimeter of major sector is nothing but the length of this arc, major arc, plus OA radius and OB radius. So this is nothing but perimeter of this major sector. And also we have to find the area of shaded segment, this one. We have to find the area of this shaded segment. If area of triangle OAB, so area of triangle OAB is given 21.2 centimeters. So how we get this one? How we get the area of shaded region? Area of shaded region will be equals to area of sector minus area of triangle. Area of triangle already given, so we need to find the area of sector and subtract area of triangle, then we will get area of shaded region. Okay, first of all, let's find the perimeter of the major sector. Okay, let's redraw this one. So O A B, and this AB is making 120 degrees at the center. And the point on the circle is C. Now we have to find the area of shaded region. So this part. Okay, area, what it is given? It is given that area of triangle OAB is given as 21.2 centimeters, and radius of the circle is, what is the radius of the circle? 7 centimeters. Radius of circle is 7 centimeters. This is 7 centimeters. So first of all, we have to find the area of the major sector. Let's find the area of the major sector. As I told before, area of major sector is equals to length of the arc ACB and 2 radii OA plus OB. So let's find the length of arc ACB. So the arc is making, see, angle around O is 360 degrees, right? Now this side is 120. Now the major angle will be equals to 240, because 120 plus 240 is 360 degrees. So the angle made by the major arc is 240. Okay, so now length of arc ACB, major arc ACB is equals to, the formula is x degrees by 360 degrees into 2 pi r, circumference of the circle. Means angle made by the major arc at the center is 240 by total angle around the center is 360 into 2 into pi value 22 by 7 and radius is how much? 7. So this will give the length of the major arc. So let's try to cancel here. 7 7 gets cancelled, so 0 0 gets cancelled. Now what do we have? We have 24 into 2 into 22 in the numerator. In the denominator we have 36. So we can cancel 24 and 36 in 12 table. 12 2 is 24, 12 3 is 36. Now let's multiply the numerators. 2 into 2 into 22 by 3. So 2 into 2 into 4. 4 into 22 is 88. So 88 by 3 centimeters is the length of major arc. So now perimeter of OACB. What is the perimeter of OACB? Perimeter of sector OACB is equals to, as I told before, what is that? So perimeter of major sector will be OA radius and arc length ACB and one more radius OB. OA plus OB plus arc length. So it will be equals to OA plus OB length plus arc length 88 by 3. So OA is 7 and OB is also 7 plus arc length 88 by 3. 7 plus 7 14 plus 88 by 3. Now multiply this 14 with 3. So what do we get here? 14 into 3 plus 88 whole by 3. So 14 3s are 42. 42 plus 88 by 3. 42 plus 88, how much? 88 plus 42. 10. So 130. Now this will be equals to 130 by 3 centimeters. So this is the length of perimeter of major sector. Now we need to find the area of shaded region, right? Area of shaded region will be equals to what? So area of shaded region will be equals to area of sector OAB minus area of triangles, right? So first of all, let's find the area of sector. So let us take some point X here. So area of sector. So what is the sector name? OAXB is equals to x degrees angle made at the center by 360 degrees into area of the triangle. So as circle pi r square. Angle made at the center is 120 by 360. Pi value already we know it, 22 by 7. R square means 7 into 7. So let's try to cancel here. 121 is 123 is. So 7 7 gets cancelled. Now what do we have here? In the numerator place we have 22 into 7. In the denominator place we have 3. So 22 into 7. 7 to the 14. 7 to the 14 plus 1. 154 by 3 centimeters square. This is the area of sector. Now area of shaded region will be equals to area of sector minus area of triangle. Area of shaded region will be equals to area of sector OAXB minus area of triangle OAB. Yes. So area of sector just now we got how much it is? 154 by 3. Area of triangle is, what is the area of triangle given? Area of triangle 21.2, 21.2, right? So it is 21.2. Let's multiply this 21.2 with 3. So now it will become 154 minus 21.2 with 3, multiply with 3 by 3. So next 154 minus 21.2 into 3. 3 to the 6 point, 3 1 the 3, 3 to the 6. So it is equals to 63.6 by 3. Now 154 minus 63.6. Subtraction. Take borrow from here. It will be 3 and it is 10. 10 minus 6 4. 3 minus 3 is 0. 15 minus 6 9. So now it is equals to 90.4 by 3 centimeters square. So this is the area of the shaded region. Now let's see the next question. The next question, prove that root 5 is an irrational number. It is a very famous and a very easy question also. So we have to prove that root 5 is an irrational number, right? So we will do it by proof by contradiction. So what we have to do first? Let us assume that root 5 is rational number, and when it is rational number, and definitely this will be in p by q form or a by b form, and root 5 is equals to a by b, where a and b are co-prime numbers. What are the co-prime numbers? They don't have any common factor except 1. Numbers that have no common factor except 1. So bring this b left side. Now root 5 into b is equals to a, squaring on both the sides. Root 5 into b whole square is equals to a square. So root 5 whole square is 5 and b square is b square equals to a square is a square. Now send 5 right side. B square is equals to a square by 5. So a square by 5 means here a square is divisible by 5 to give the quotient b square. That means here we can say, we can write like this: a square is divisible by 5, because a square by 5, right, is divisible by 5. So when a square is divisible by 5, a is also divisible by 5. So a is also divisible by 5, right? That means a is divisible by 5. So let us assume that when a is divisible by 5, when a is divided with 5, let us think the quotient is c. C is some positive integer. So a is divisible by 5. So we are assuming that when 5 divides a, the quotient is c. Now send this 5 right side. Now a is equals to 5c. So now again squaring on both the sides. A square left side, right side, 5c whole square. A square is a square, 5 square is 25, c square is a square. But what is the a square value? So in place of a square, we can write? Yes, in place of a square, here we have got a square is equals to 5b square. So in place of a square, you can write 5b square. Let's write, in place of a square, you can write 5b square is equals to 25 c square, right? So send this 5 right side, otherwise bring this 25 left side. Now it becomes 5b square by 25 is equals to c square. 5 ones are 5 5s are. So now what do we have? B square by 5 is equals to c square. Otherwise c square is equals to b square by 5. That means here b square is divisible by 5. So b square is divisible by 5 to give the quotient c square. So here b square is divisible by 5. So when b square is divisible by 5, b is also divisible by 5, right? So that means this, so here 5 divides both a and b. Before we got 5 is a is divisible by 5. Here now here we got b is divisible by 5. So 5 divides both a and b, right? If 5 divides both a and b, a and b are not, so therefore otherwise we can say that a and b are not co-prime numbers, because both are divisible by 5. A and b are not co-primes. So this is contradiction to our assumption. because we have assumed that a and b are co-prime numbers, but here we got they are not co-prime numbers. So this is contradiction to our assumption. So this contradiction has arisen because of our wrong assumption. Why this contradiction has arisen? Because of our wrong assumption. Therefore, we can say that root 5 is not rational number. It is an irrational number. So this is the solution for this question. Okay, let's see the next question. Yes. Yes. What is the 29th question? Find two consecutive negative integers, sum of whose squares is 481. Sum of whose squares is 481. So we need to find the sum of two consecutive negative integers, and sum of their squares is 481. Okay. So how will be the negative integers? For example, if 3 is the first negative integer, if you want next negative integer, you have to minus minus 3, and you have to minus 1. If you add minus 1, then you will get minus 4. So minus 3 and minus 4 are two consecutive negative rational numbers. That means to get another, when you know the first negative rational number, to get another rational number, we have to add minus 1. So if you add minus 1, then you will get another negative rational number, right? So let the first negative rational number be, let the first negative rational number be, let the first negative rational number be x. Negative, sorry, here negative integer, right? Let the first negative integer be x. Then what is the second negative integer? Then the second negative integer will be equals to x minus 1. First negative integer plus minus 1 means which is equals to minus 1, x minus 1. Now it is given that these numbers squares is equals to 481. So it is, what is it is given? It is given that first number square plus second number square is equals to 481. Okay, now x square, now apply a minus b whole square formula. A square plus b square minus 2ab minus 2 into x into 1 equals to 481. X square plus x square, 2x square, 1 square is 1. Now it is minus 2 into x into 1, minus 2x equals to 481. So bring 481 left side. Now it becomes 2x square minus 2x plus 1. If you bring 481 left side, it becomes minus 481 equals to 0. Right. So 2x square minus 2x plus 1 minus 481 is minus 480 equals to 0. From the three terms, we can take 2 common, right? So if you take 2 common, so we will have x square. Here we will have x. Here it is 240 equal to 0. If we send 2 right side, it becomes 0 by 2. So 0 by 2 is equals to how much? 0. So therefore, so what you can write here now, if you send x square 2 right side, x square minus x minus 240 equals to 0. Now let us factorize this quadratic equation. Coefficient of x square is 1 and constant term is minus 240. So 1 into minus 240 is minus 240. The factors of 240 must be such that if we multiply, we should get 240. If we add, that we should get will term minus 1. So let's find the prime factorization of this one. 2 120, 260, 230, 215. 2 into 2 into 2, 16. 16 into 5 is 240. Minus 16 plus 5 is minus 1. So the suitable factors are, what are the suitable factors? Minus 16 into 15 is minus 240. Minus 16 plus 15 is equals to minus 1. So here we can split the middle term x as minus 16x plus 15x minus 240 as it is. So from the first two terms we can take x common. If you take x common, we will have x minus 16. From the next two terms we can take 15 common. We will have again x minus 16. Again take x minus 16 common. So if you take x minus 16 common, we will have x plus 15 equals to 0. That means x minus 16 is equals to 0. X minus 15 equals to 0. Now here x is equals to 16 and here x is equals to minus 15. So as x is a negative integer, we should not take this plus 16. So here x is minus 15. Now x minus 1, the second negative integer is minus 15 minus 1 is equals to minus 16. So the required negative integers are, what are the required numbers? So therefore the required negative integers are first negative integer is minus 15 and second negative integer is minus 16. So this is the solution for this question. What is the next question? Yes, question number 30. What is the question number 30? A point P x comma 7 divides a line segment joining the points A minus 5 comma 4 and B 7 comma 9 in a certain ratio. Here ratio is not given. Endpoints of line segments are given A and B, and the point on AB is given P x comma 7. Find the ratio and hence find the value of x. So here we need to find the ratio and we have to find the x value. Okay. So what are the endpoints of line segment? So A coordinates are, what are the A coordinates? Minus 5 comma 4, minus 5 comma 4, So these are the A coordinates. Next, B coordinates. So B coordinates are 7, 9. The point P on AB. What are the coordinates of point P? X comma 7. So it divides AB in some ratio. We don't know what is the ratio. Let us think this is M1 is to M2. So here this is X1, Y1, X2, Y2. So let us apply section formula to find X value and the ratio. What is the section formula? Px comma y. Section formula is M1 X2 plus M2 X1 whole by M1 plus M2 M1 Y2 plus M2 Y1 whole by M1 plus M2. Okay, here P coordinates are already given, X comma 7, right? So X comma 7 is equals to M1 X2. M1 value we don't know, but X2 value is 7. 7 into M1, 7 M1. So 7 M1. M2 X1. M2 we don't know. X1 is minus 4. So minus 5. Minus 5 into M2. Minus 5 M2 whole by M1 plus M2. Next M1 Y2. Y2 is 9. M1 we don't know. So 9 M1. M2 Y1. M2 we don't know. Y1 is 4. So 4 M2 whole by M1 plus M2. Okay. To find M1, M2 value, M1 is to M2, let us take this one. Let us make this 7 is equals to this one. The second. So 7 is equals to 9 M1 plus 4 M2 whole by M1 plus M2. So bring M1 plus M2 left side. It becomes 7 into M1 plus M2 is equals to 9 M1 plus 4 M2. Now let us multiply inside 7 into M1. 7 M1 plus 7 M2 is equals to 9 M1 plus 4 M2. So bring 4 M2 left side, send 7 M1 right side. So 7 M2 left side, and if you bring 4 M2 left side, it becomes minus 4 M2, and 9 M1 is already on the right side. Now if you send this 7 M1 right side, it becomes minus 7 M1. Now 7 M2 4 M minus 4 M2, so 3 M2 is equals to 9 M1 minus 7 M1 is 2 M1. As we need to find the value of M1 by M2, so bring 2 left side, send 3 right side, sorry, M2 right side. So if you bring 2 left side, 3 by 2. If you send M2 right side, it becomes M1 by M2. So M1 by M2 value is 3 by 2. So which can be written as M1 is to M2 is equals to 3 is to 2. So the ratio is 3 is to 2. To find the X value, we have to equate this X is equals to this one. What is that? X is equals to 7 M1 minus 5 M2. X is equals to 7 M1 minus 5 M2 whole by M1 plus M2. Now substitute M1 value, M2 value. M1 is 3, M2 is 2. means 7 into m1, 7 into 3 minus 5 into 2, m2 is 2, right? So by m1 plus m2, 3 plus 2. So now 7 m1, 7 into 3, 21 minus 10 by 5, 21 minus 10, 11 by 5. So the value of x is 11 by 5. That's it. Let's see the next question. So 31st A question is, two tangents PA and PB are drawn to a circle with center O from an external point P. Prove that APB means angle between the tangents is double of OAB. So let's draw the figure. Two tangents are drawn from the external point P with to a circle with center O. Okay, let us draw a circle with center O and two tangents. And two tangents from the external point. P A P. Now O is the center of the circle. Now we need to prove what? So here we need to prove what is required to prove angle APB means angle at P is double of angle OAB means angle at A. OAB, right? Is it what we have to prove? Yes, angle APB is 2 times of OAB. Yes. So angle between the tangents is double the angle between the radius and chord. Okay. Now in triangle OAB, we know that OA and OB are equal because they are radii of the same circle, right? When they are equal, when OA and OB are equal, this OA and OB are equal. When OA and OB are equal, we know that angles opposite to equal sides are equal, means angle at A is equals to angle at B. So therefore we can say that angle OAB is equals to angle OBA. Angle OAB is equals to angle OBA. Yes. So let us think both are equal to some theta. So let angle OAB and angle OBA both are equal. So let angle OAB is equals to angle OBA and both are equals to some theta. So this is theta and this is theta. And we know that total angle A is 90 degrees because angle between the tangent and radius is 90 degrees. Angle OAB, so What do we know that? We know that angle OAP, total angle is 90 degrees. So, how you write angle OAP? Angle OAP can be written as angle OAP can be split as angle OAB plus angle PAB. So angle at A can be split as angle OAB, this part, angle PAB, so this part. So both are equals to 90 degrees, right? So both are equals to 90 degrees. Angle OAB already we know, angle theta. So theta plus angle PAB is equals to 90. Now let's send theta right side. Angle PAB is equals to 90 minus theta. Okay. Similarly, angle at B is also angle at B, it is also angle OBA and angle PBA both are equals to 90 degrees. So angle now similarly angle at this part, this is what we got now, 90 minus theta. Similarly we will get this part PBA is also 90 minus theta. So similarly angle PBA angle PBA will be equals to 90 minus theta. Okay. Now in triangle APB, yes. So in triangle APB, angle at A plus angle at B plus angle at P all are equals to 90 degrees. This means angle APB, angle at P, angle at A, PAB plus angle at B, PBA all are equals to 180 degrees. Sum of the interior angles of a triangle is 180 degrees. So angle APB as it is, angle PAB already we know that it is 90 minus 90 degrees minus theta. Now angle PB is also same, 90 degrees minus theta equals to 180. Okay, so angle APB equals to 90 plus 90, 180 minus 2 theta minus theta is minus 2 theta equals to 180. Send this 180 right side. Angle APB minus 2 theta equals to 180 degrees minus 180 degrees. So angle APB minus 2 theta equals to 180 minus 180 0. Now send this minus 2 theta right side. Angle APB is equals to 2 theta. So we know that theta is angle at A in triangle OAB. So what you can write, angle APB, therefore angle APB is 2 times of theta means angle at A, OAB. So OAB. So this is what we need to prove and we got it. Theta is angle at A, right? So here theta is nothing but angle at A, angle OAB. So that is how we proved angle APB. Angle between the tangents is double the angle between the radius and chord. Hence proved. Okay, let's see the next question. Yes. 31st B question is, in the given figure, PA is the tangent. So this PA is the tangent to the circle with center O. OA is 10 centimeters. Radius is 10 centimeters. AB, this AB, A to B is 8 centimeters. And AB perpendicular to OP. So this AB line is perpendicular to A. So this is 90 degrees here. Find the length of PB. So we need to find the length of PB. So this PB length we have to find. Let us redraw this figure. O. So this is B. So angle at B is 90 degrees. So this is A and this is B. B. Sorry, C. Okay. So what it is given? OA is 10 centimeters. So OA is 10 centimeters and AB is 8 centimeters. O2 A to B is 10 centimeters. Now we have to find AB, PB, sorry. Okay. Now let's take in triangle OAB. Let's take this triangle. So in triangle OAB, angle at B is 90 degrees. Let's apply the Pythagoras theorem. So as angle at B is 90 degrees, OA is the hypotenuse. So we can say that OA square is equals to OB square plus AB square. OA is 10. So 10 square is equals to OB. So OB we don't know, but AB we know it is 8 square. So 10 square is 100. OB we don't know. Next 8 square is 64. Bring 64 left side. 100 minus 64 equals to OB square. Otherwise we can say that OB square is equals to 36. And OB is, if you send square on the right side, it becomes square root. So OB is square root of 36. So OB is now 6 centimeters. So OB is now 6 centimeters. Yes. Now this OB is 6 centimeters now. Now again apply the Pythagoras theorem for triangle OAP. In triangle OAP. So in triangle OAP, this OAP. In triangle OAP, Angle at A is 9 degrees because angle between the tangent and radius is 9 degrees, right? So if angle at A is 9 degrees, OP is the hypotenuse. Apply the Pythagoras theorem. OP square is equals to AP square plus OA square. So OP, we don't know this OP value. AP also we don't know this one. And OA we know it. OA is 10. So 10 square. So OP square is equals to AP square. 10 square is 100. So bring that 100 left side. OP square minus 100 equals to AP square. Let this equation 1. Again take the triangle so again let us consider the triangle ABP, this one, this triangle, angle at B is 9 degrees. So from triangle or in triangle ABP, angle at B is 9 degrees, so AP will be the hypotenuse. So we can say that AP square is equals to AB square plus BP square or PB square, right? So AP is what we don't know, right? AB we know it, 8 square. PB or BP also we don't know. Now 8 square is 64 plus BP square is equals to AP square. Let this equation 2 from equation 1 and 2. So what is the common here in from equation 1 and 2? Here we have AP square, here we have AP square. So therefore this OP square and OP square minus 100 and 64 plus BB square also equal. So from equation 1 and 2 we can write from equations 1 and 2. What is the LHS of equation 1? OP square minus 100. OP square minus 100. What is RHS of equation 2? 64 plus BP square. Right. Here OP here this OP can be written as OB plus BP, right? So OB plus BP. Let's in place of OP you can write OB plus BP whole square minus 100 equals to 64 plus BP square. Now again A plus B whole square formula. OB square. Otherwise already we know the OB value, right? OB is 6, already we found. 6 plus BP whole square minus 100 equals to 64 plus BP square. So now apply here A plus B whole square formula. A square plus B square means BP square plus 2AB means 2 into 6 into BP minus 100 equals to 64 plus BP square. So 6 square 36 plus BP square plus now this is 2 into 6 into BP. So 12 BP minus 100 equals to 64 plus BP square. So except this 12 BP, Send 36 BP square minus 100 right side. So left side we will have only 12 BP. Now right side we have 64 plus BP square. So if you send 36 right side minus 36, if you send BP square right side becomes minus BP square. If you send minus 100 right side becomes plus 100. Now what do we have? Plus BP square minus BP square gets cancelled. Now 64 plus 100. 12 BP is equals to 164 minus 36. So 164 minus 36. So 14, 8. Now it is 5, 2. So 128. So 12 BP is equals to 128. Send 12 right side. BP is equals to 128 by 12. 4 table we can cancel. 4 3 is a 12, 4 3 is a 12, 4 2 is a. Now this will be equals to BP will be equals to 32 by 3 centimeters. So this is the solution. The length of BP or PB. So both are the same, right? So it is equals to 32 by 3 centimeters. PB or BP both are same. So this PB or BP length is 32 by 3 centimeters. So in the next video we will discuss section D problems. Please kindly subscribe to my channel. Thank you.